Hello everybody, my name is Aceface. Today we're going to be doing some more Crimson Harvest action, this time for Alpha Clones, or at least it's going to be in an account I've got that's got trained max Alpha Clone skills. We're going to be using a prophecy to take on these sites, and we'll see if it is able to survive or not. I think it has got a high likelihood that it will survive. This ship I think is good for doing these sites because battle cruisers, they're a lot cheaper than battleships. So I think that, okay, for a cost standpoint, you can get a lot out of the battle cruisers for how much they cost. So I was thinking, okay, which battle cruisers should I use? I was first thinking of using a Drake, because a Drake is like a typical, like very all-round kind of ship. It is able to do quite a bit of damage, get quite a bit of tank with passive tank, and it's pretty overall good rounded ship. But the thing is, we're facing Blood Raiders here. The thing with Blood Raiders is that they do primarily EM and thermal damage, and shield-based ships, that is the lowest resist profile. Optimally here, we want to do some kind of armor-based tank because they naturally have very high EM and thermal resist. So this is perfect then on the Prophecy, because this ship right here is an armor-based ship, and it has high resist here, as you can see. Now, we've even got this fit here to be quite a good tank, and hopefully it'll be a good tank, but it's got quite high resist, so if we put this resist on here, this resist on here, and this resist on here, we have 81 and 75% resist right here, and it will also react as well with the reactive armor hardener. We've also got this basic armor repair right here, not at all anything crazy, but I think the resist is going to be what's going to play the biggest role in our tanking capabilities right here. And as you can see, we're not cap stable, but it's alright. When we turn off the MWD, we are cap stable, and we've got 2 cap batteries as well, so we'll have lots of capacitor resistances. And this will be good for the Blood Raiders because they do actually newt quite a bit. So we're going to go and see if we can find some sites. We'll maybe walk to Ikuchi. Actually, no, not to Ikuchi. I know a good area. Waira. Waira is a good area. Waira. Yeah. Go to Niabainen. We can even just look on the agency, see if we can find any sites nearby. And I'm thinking that this time we side with the Blood Raiders because on my main account I've sided with the Tetramon guys. Here we're going to be able to get these kind of Iron Blood skins. And I'm actually quite jealous now. What the hell is this? I want to have these Iron Blood skins. Why we can't? We're not going to be able to get these now. Only way we're going to be able to get these is if you went for the event, like if you chose the right side, because usually these skins you get from these like events like that you can see in the agency, you can only redeem the skins and you can't sell them. Like you activate it upon redemption. I think that's how it works. So I can't like sell them or anything. So it means that basically because I chose that I wanted to be working with the Tetramon guys, now there's no way I can get those Iron Blood skins because those are very good, like all rare skins, so to say. Very strange. I don't like that. I really don't like putting big barriers to skins. It pisses me off to a big degree. That's the way it's going to be. That's the way it's going to be. We're going to have to live with that. Probably what I should do next event is make like a basic dummy account, see what are the different alternatives you can get for choosing a certain side, what is the better loot to go for, because I would have loved to actually get those Iron Blood skins that we saw right there. We got these basic Sarum skins and these Ardishapu skins when we went for the Tetramon guys. Ardishapu, like this is very basic skins right here that I'm not a big fan of, like these like grey and white ones. That's what you get for the side that I chose. Go with this active acceleration gear right here. I think the Iron Blood ones look really cool. The ones you get from doing the Blood Raider stuff. So this Archon. Oh yeah, I don't think you can get that. But these greyed out ones, I think these are the ones you can get. Maybe not. Prophecy, Iron Blood skin. I wonder if you can get this from the event. It's only the Blood Raider shipments, it seems. Dragoon, Crew, or Crucifier. Well, it's alright, I guess. But this ship right here, the Prophecy, I'm doing the weapon systems like a Gila. So if you train good Gila skills, you'll probably have an easy time here, except that it's armor-based. So we're going to be using the Rapid Light Missile Launchers. I'm also going to be using the drones. This is now heavy drones, not medium drones, to be able to utilize the full drone bandwidth. I've got Denny Enduring Omnidirectional Tracking Link to give me some extra tracking on my heavy drones because they're a bit slow. So we're going to use this to help a little bit in that regard. And tank, as I said before, 3 drone damage amplifiers, auxiliary nano pump to give us extra armor repair rate, and also some capacitor control circuits to make our capacitor a bit more stable. Let's see what we've got here. I doubt we'll be able to outcompete these guys, but we'll see. Perhaps we will. Oh, there's a Loki. There's no way we're going to be able to outcompete that guy. Well, I mean, we can always try. It'll be fun to see what we can do. This is bringing me back to my days of being a little bit of a more newer player where I could rarely outcompete people. It was a big challenge to do that. Move this to DPS. There's 2 like this. They apply decently though with the rapid lights. We can turn off their MWD. We don't even need to use the armor repair, to be honest. Let's chill here. I'm quite curious how the competition will be against these Loki, but I'm pretty sure that what's going to happen is just that he annihilates us. Because Loki, I think they can get like 1k DPS plus. Wouldn't surprise me if he just thrashes the boss really quickly. Okay, we're taking some damage right now, and my drones are also taking a bit of damage. Ooh, that's a bit unfortunate. You know what I probably should have done? Instead of this drone link augmented that's not doing anything, I should have probably put a remote armor repair. That would have been good, since we're in a drone-based weapon system right here. A remote armor repair would be actually a lot better. Remote armor repair. Start shooting here. Deploy these. We can move this group to DPS 3. Move drone. DPS 3. There we go. And have these drones engage these destroyers right here. Medium remote armor repair, something like this maybe. I think you need some Omega skills. Yeah, you can't use that. You need to have a meta one. Enduring remote armor repair, something like this probably. Maybe it's Corelli B type. Small? No. Oh, these remote armor repairs, medium ones are pretty expensive though. I want to just go with the meta one like this one, enduring over here. Stop using the armor repair. And then we have this cap stable going on here. Remote repairing people. Oh, there's the overseer. Can overheat this, but it's not going to really make much difference since we've hardly got any ammunition. And there's a Praxis here too. A Praxis would be nice. The thing is, it's a bit more expensive. Like, a bit expensive because of battleship. It is not a particularly like expensive battleship though, so that could also be another alternative for alpha clones. We might want to try this if we've got a bit bigger budget, but I doubt we're going to get any meaningful competition right here. I mean, it just went down so quickly and we're hardly doing any DPS right here. Let's see now. Yeah, not even close. I don't think we really got the tank tested either because we hardly take any damage. We're just going to have to continue on the route. Okay, found a Tetrim on base right here. There's a lot of people in system though, so I wouldn't be surprised if people are there's going to be completely swarmed in this base, but we'll see. I want to see how the tank fares here. Probably it'll be a lot better to go with some kind of very good missile-based platform or something that just does a lot of DPS, like maybe a rapid heavies or something like that. Praxis. Just do a lot of burst DPS to be able to outcompete people. Otherwise, I think that it's just annoying that the battleships, they cost so much more than the battlecruisers. That's why I like the idea of sticking to battlecruisers, but obviously you can't do that if you want to expect to beat a lot of people. There's people here. Only seems to be a Gila nearby. We might be able to outcompete a Gila. I don't have high hopes about that though. We're pretty much worse than a Gila in every way possible. We just do less DPS, less tank. Well, I guess tank is a bit better here, but a lot less DPS. I just think that this guy is going to probably beat us really hard, especially if he's an experienced player. Well, he's not that experienced. I mean, he is experienced, but not that experienced. 6 months. Gilas can easily get 700 plus DPS. Thing is, though, that the benefit we have is that we're doing all EM with our missiles. So it's sort of not the bonus of the Gila. He will not be able to bonus his EM drones, but he will not be able to bonus his EM missiles. But he will be able to bonus his thermal ones. And Blood Raiders, they have low EM and thermal resist, so he's going to still be able to target the almost optimum resist. Okay, so this is going to be a good tank test right here. Since we're the only one here in the final room as well, usually tends to spawn a bit more NPCs, I find here. Move a little bit to the side. Lock these guys up. And get to work. Can I make our way to Jita? Can maybe equip or even look for a remote armor repair on the way home. It would be nice to have a remote armor repair for these damaged drones. Look at that, we're tanking really good. No chance. Got the almost max spool now of the reactive armor hardener. This one here, there's one 3 jumps away in cameo. Cruiser down. Let's go for this oracle over here. Tanking decently. We've got the reactive armor hardener spooled up now to the max almost. 40% EM. Yeah, I've got really good resists. Uh-oh. Drone's taking a lot of damage. Recall drones. Wait, we lost one. Did we lose one? Oh no. There's a cormorant here. I wonder if he's going to get attacked by these guys. Because if he gets attacked, he's probably going to die pretty quickly. Because cormorants don't usually have a whole lot of tank on them. I don't like how our armor is not stabilizing. It's slowly but surely going down. I mean, it's not like it's got a big buffer, but still. It doesn't feel like it's going up to the max. It bugs me that we lost one of these because these are actually worth quite a bit. I mean, we're not, like, it's not crazy-isk, but what I mean is, for an Alpha Clone, I can imagine it is worth a bit, losing 3 million just like that. Oh, that guy just jumped away. Is the Gila still nearby? There's Gnosis. Oh, Gnosis could be also a possibility. Something you can use as well. I just think the Prophecy looks really nice, or is really nice in terms of its stats, because you can get that nice EM and thermal bonus resist that it's got in its armor. Like the armor-based ships, they usually have high EM and thermal resist. Ugh, look at the drones, they're taking a beating. Recall them, recall them. Continue shooting with the missiles, please. Thank you very much. It's going to take a long time, actually. It's going to take a long time. Because very rarely... you usually have like 2 waves or something in this boss room. This is the last wave. And I worry that it's just someone's going to come in here and take it. In fact, I'm pretty sure that is what's going to happen. We'll see, we'll see. But the tank seems to be alright. It's not that bad. You got like the reactive arm hardener spooling up as well. And these really good resists right here. Honestly, we probably could have just had more brute force armor repair rate instead. Because the resists are hardly changing at all because of all the stacking penalties, I think. Oh, he died quickly there. Are we getting any good hits? Yeah, I think we are getting good hits from our drones. They are able to target these guys pretty well. Getting glances off, smashing shots from the drones. A bit of grazings and penetrating. Oh, look at that. The drone is taking a lot of damage right there. More enemies nearby. Let's recall this drone. It's annoying because you would have to actually recall all the drones. Because if I just recall this one drone, he's going to start attacking the other drones. It's just the way it works. So to be honest, I should just recall them all. Look, you see now my other drone is taking damage. It's not usually worth it to just recall one drone like I did just now. Can recall all the drones. Turn off the MWD because we do not need that on. Recall please. Slow heavy drones. They're taking a long time to move around. Come on, heavy drones. There we go. Don't need to have this MWD on either. I think a lot of the damage is coming from this Oracle over here. Attack battle cruisers tend to do a lot of damage in general. We'll move towards this guy. We'll get a bit of a transversal going on. Oh, look at that tank. It's actually going down. We need more tank, to be honest. There's not enough tank, I think. I was thinking, oh, this is a really good tanky ship, but it doesn't seem like it's the case, because we're slowly but surely losing our tank. Might be able to be an option to speed tank with the MWD a little bit. If we're able to get a bit of a transversal on this Oracle, just reduce to his hits, to, instead of penetrating shots, maybe to grazing shots, so at least he does less damage in that regard. Problem is we do so low damage by default, so we're not able to get through these guys at a decent speed. Ah. We're not even able to warp off. Bit unfortunate right here. Hopefully we do not die. Recall drones, please. Yeah, this is not going so good. I think a Praxis would be able to do this a lot easier. If there's a way to use battle cruisers, that in my opinion would be a lot better. Maybe a really good shield-based Gnosis could be a possibility. That could maybe be an option. Stop with the MWD. Do not need to drain our capacitor like that. Even though we're trying to create an arc here, but it doesn't seem like not much is happening. Okay, overheat these resist mods. Come on, hardeners. Overheat. Come on, to get through that cycle. Okay, we'll take out that guy. It's taking forever for that cycle right there. Oh. We're getting slapped up. We are getting slapped up. Pretty damn hard, actually. 91% resists. That is pretty insane resists we've got going on right here. 91% resists. I mean, tank seems alright in the beginning, but when stuff accumulates, it's not that great. So this fit definitely needs to be changed. It's not enough. We need to have more tank than this. So for reference, I've got armor repair rate of 47. These are my resists with full reactive going on, and it's still not enough. So you're going to have to need more than this to be able to do these sites. When I'm using battleships, I get a bit carried away as well, because I destroy stuff so quickly that even then the tank doesn't really matter, because when stuff dies, that is in itself a tank. You're reducing the incoming damage by destroying stuff quickly. Okay, now if we can just recall our drones here, so that we can actually... Oh, we lost another drone. This is a catastrophe right here. This is an absolute catastrophe right here. Are we able to maybe MWD out of the scram range? If we MWD out of the scram range, we can at least escape with our ship in one piece. Because this is not going too good. Who is scramming us? Heretic and Crucifier. They're not going particularly fast. Are still seemingly able to keep their points on me. Crucify there. Take him out. Come on. How far is this point going to be able to reach? Seems quite far. Okay, now points are off. Okay. Line to this structure right here. Okay, managed to get out of that one alive. Now let's just see if my drones can get back alive. A pretty big fail right there. Very unfortunate. But you live and you learn. You live and you learn. We could even see what's possible in a Gnosis, for example. Could be like a really good, powerful Gnosis fit. Gnosis. Gnosis is also pretty cheap as well. Okay, got drones in our drone bay. We can now warp out. Alright, we're docked up here. Repair our battlecruiser. And I think that I'll be calling it a day. The prophecy was a bit of a failure right here. Unfortunately, guys, I'm sorry that it didn't end in a success. But we learned new things. We needed more tank. Tank could definitely be improved. I thought the resists would be enough, but they obviously weren't. And also our DPS was horribly slow, being able to be outcompeted by the players easily. And also, we were just, generally speaking, quite slow to be able to kill them when we were by ourselves as well. So a bit of a failure, but live and you learn. Hope you guys enjoyed the video or at least learned something new. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys later.